here it comes. Here comes the sun, woman.
Hi friends, this is the Sun Woman. Thank you so much for tuning in with me for your June 2016 Suncasts. I'm going to do something a little different this month because this month is all about love. We have a major aspect of the new moon, which is falling in Gemini, conjunct, which means in the same sign as Venus. They're all in Gemini. So the major influence this month is going to be on love and for the months to come. Now with the Sun in the same sign and the Moon in the same sign as Venus, you have Venus, which is the planet of love. You have the Sun, which is the vitality, the energy, abundance, and you have the Moon, which is your emotions. So emotional involvement and emotional strength, all grouped together in the sign of Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of thinking about love, a lot of communications about love, getting together with people, making plans. This is a ripe time for creativity. There may be two people in your life that you are feeling equally involved with or equal love towards. So you may be needing to make a decision between two people. Gemini is that sign of the twins, that mutable sign. But in general, it is a really beautiful aspect full of a lot of focus on the things in life that make us feel fulfilled, love, our relationships, marriage, our creativity, and the thing about that is that with nature, we have the yin and the yang. So there's always has to be a balance in nature. And the balance here that we're going to be up against is a lot of I wouldn't say difficult, but challenging aspects that are going to be highlighting this Sun, Moon, Venus connection here. We have what is called a T-square pattern, which is involving Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. And with Saturn already retrograde, what we're going to find is that any delays or disappointments that may be affecting your love life or even your finances, because Venus rules money and finances as well. Anything that you come up against is going to be a lesson to teach you how to discern what is real in your life and what is just a fantasy, what is a delusion and what is actually meant to be here in your life, and who is meant to be in your life for the long haul, okay? Now, many of your concerns may be due to deception that might be taking place. People acting very greedy, perhaps, as I said, some delusion, not really being sure of people's motivations, or just excessive behavior, excessive drinking, excessive partying, excessive sex, whatever that might be that is done to, on an unhealthy level may be an influence here this month. So we have all of these fantastic, wonderful, powerful, renewing aspects, the Sun, Moon, and Venus together in Gemini. The new moon is always a period of new beginnings. It's that 2-week cycle where we can plant seeds, and there is the promise of new beginnings, and then leading up to the new moon in the next month, okay? So you can still plant your seeds. You can still, start fresh, inject new life into your relationships, into your creative endeavors. But as you do this, you must keep in mind and continue to do a reality check. Continue to do a litmus test through this month and in the months to come to make sure that what you are building or what you are investing in is based on something healthy, is based on something real, and is based on something that is for your higher good, okay? So those are the aspects. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of the individual 12 signs. Make sure to take a look at your Sun, sun, moon, and rising sign. And if you'd like to know how this powerful configuration that's going on right now is affecting you specifically, you can contact me for a private reading, and I'd be happy to, we'll plot all of those planets in your individual chart and do the tarot reading to give you a personalized and private overview of what's going on in your life. This month I'm going to be using a well-worn deck that I've used for many years now. This is the Lover's Tarot, which is the 22 major arcana, nice and big there so you can see them. And then I have a smaller version of the Lover's Tarot, which also contains the same 22 cards, but with all of the pip cards, the minor arcana as well. And for some clarification, I'll be using the Tao Oracle deck. It's a very powerful spiritual time, and when we have a lot going on, with the stars and the planets, I like to use the Tao Oracle, which is based on the I Ching, for confirmation on our spiritual lessons that we need to be aware of. So let's go ahead with the 12 readings for the 12 signs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, my Aries. This new moon in Gemini is going to be highlighting your third house. And your third house is communications. It is short distance travel. It is your local environment, your city, your state, your neighborhood. And the third house talks about our mental activity, our brain power, reading, speaking, writing, communications in general. It talks about moving from here to there, and the short trips that we have to take in our daily lives. The third house also can deal with our siblings, brothers and sisters. They fall in this house. With the new moon focusing so much with Venus in the third house for Aries, I feel like there is going to be even more of a focus on communicating about love, communicating with loved ones, with maybe meetings, short trips to see people that you're involved with, kind of going out, mixing, networking. I feel that this is going to be a time where you're going to be able to sit down and have a conversation with someone about where a relationship is going, and getting to the bottom of what that other person's hopes and wishes and intentions are for your connection, and really searching yourself, and your thoughts and your feelings, and how you are projecting that a relationship might go. Okay, so definitely this is a period for communicating, whether you're on the phone, whether you're texting, whether you're sending emails, whether you're communicating online, or you're actually just sitting in front of someone face to face and getting together to discuss what's going on in your life and what is going on in your relationship. All right, so this is a period for that. So let's go ahead and pull a card from the Lover's Tarot deck here for my Aries to see what the general theme is here for you for this month. What is the spiritual message from the major arcana for you, Aries, for the month of June 2016? What is the card here? What is the message for Aries? Okay, pulling this one out. Oh, wow, you've got the Sun. Wow, beautiful card here. So, of course, the Sun is an amazing positive omen for you. It is all about creativity, about abundance, about warmth, about generosity. The Sun, it really imbues anything that we're dealing with a lot of energy. There's a sense of well-being. There's a, good health is available to you when the sun is there. You may be going on vacation. You may be taking some short vacations. I don't see long distance here, overseas or, to another country, but a quick jaunt, or a quick getaway, a weekend getaway, 2 or 3 days to get away, going to the beach, sitting out in the sun, enjoying the warm weather here in the northern hemisphere now, and really allowing yourself to rejuvenate your energies from the winter, and moving from spring into summer is going to be a transitional phase for you, Aries. Okay, so the sun is a very positive omen. It has to do with success and accomplishment, really just a sense of fulfillment and well-being, that solar energy. This for me is probably the best card in the deck for me personally. When I see the sun, you can take kind of a breath of relief. You're waiting to exhale. You can exhale when you see the sun, because you know that whatever is going on in your life, whether it may be difficulties, there's going to be a sunny result. If we're talking about relationships, romantic situations here, again, the sun is conjunct Jupiter. The sun is conjunct Venus. So I feel that, any emotional involvements that you are in this month, there's going to be some positive, really warm energy going on, and a sense of well-being, a sense of happiness, a sense of joy, and as I said, just an ability to have that energy and that vitality to move forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull 5 cards from the Full Lover Tarot deck here. The message for Aries. What is the message for Aries for the month of June 2016? Message for Aries for June. Aries. My fire sign. Aries 2016 June. Okay. All right, we have the 9 of Wands in the recent past, the 10 of Wands in the present. We have the Moon reversed in the near future. We have the Knight of Swords reversed in the obstacle, and we have the Ace of Cups reversed in the outcome. And at the base of the deck, we have the King of Cups reversed. Alright, very interesting here, because I just did the Taurus reading and the King of Cups came up at the base of the deck. So I don't know if Taurus may be, an influence that may be resonant in your life. If you have planets in Aries and Taurus, then you may definitely want to be aware of this King of Cups energy. Okay, which is coming up again here. But what it looks like, and what I, went through with Taurus as well, is that any difficulties that you may be having with someone in your life, you are going to rise above it, and you're going to be able to, you're going to be victorious and successful. And with the Taurus reading, the world came up, and for you Aries, the sun is coming up in reference to this King of Cups energy. Now, the King of Cups can represent a water sign in your life, male or female. This could be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. When the King of Cups is reversed, it's kind of that wet blanket energy, okay? Or someone who, on the less extreme level, who can just kind of be, emotionally, who overdoes it emotionally, who can be a little emotionally draining to you. And on the more extreme side, it could be someone who is a manipulator, okay, who is trying to manipulate your emotions or trying to manipulate you and doing it, with perhaps emotional blackmail. It can be someone who is emotionally imbalanced, all right, who's off balance, and someone who is so kind of perhaps down on themselves emotionally that they can really kind of suck the energy and the life out of your your energy and bring you down. So there's going to be a need for you to really kind of resolve yourself and protect yourself from anyone in your life who is draining you, because I feel that there is so much positive energy that is available to you, and you need to kind of use that as a shield. You're going to need to use this as a shield. Now, you may be in your life getting some good news about something. It could be, with this new moon in your third house, there may be a communication coming in to you that is going to be really good news about perhaps a new job or some type of accomplishment that you've achieved. A message coming, as I said, from from your neighborhood or within your city or town or state that you live in, or your province that you're in, so something that is going to be a real boost of energy for you. And you don't want to allow someone else's energy to bring you down or to prevent you from really being able to be happy and enjoy whatever this positive energy that's trying to imbue your life, okay? Now, in the recent past, we have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands definitely talks about kind of feeling the need or feeling a need to fight for what you believe in and stand your ground. And usually when the Nine of Wands comes up, you've really had to build up your barricades to an extent to deal with something or someone in your life that is kind of constantly at you or constantly on you or constantly throwing stuff at you. I want to say another word, but throwing stuff at you that you feel like you're under attack, or you have to continue to defend yourself, or you're on the defensive all the time, okay? So this very well may be that King of Cups energy. Now, King of Cups, as I said, can be male or female. We're talking about energy, not necessarily gender here. But the thing about the Nine of Wands is that you are doing a good job, okay? As put upon as you may feel, as as weighed down or as stressed that someone may have you, you are doing a really good job at standing your ground, defending yourself, planting your feet and planting your staves, your wands in the ground and saying, listen, I'm not going to be moved. I'm not going to be budged. You're not going to pull me out of my center. You're dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with. That's you. I can be there for you, but I'm not going to allow you to overwhelm my life with your emotional drama. Okay? So good job there, Aries. Now, what's on you right now is that Ten of Wands. So I really feel like you've had enough. Like you are coming to the end of this cycle of being weighed down by someone else's stuff, by being weighed down with the heavy responsibility. I'm definitely getting heavy responsibility, okay? So I feel like perhaps whoever this King of Cups energy is, they haven't been pulling their weight, or they have been so, you know, stuck in their own bag that you've been left holding the bag and holding the responsibilities and holding the weight of trying to keep things together. Perhaps, you know, trying to keep the relationship together, trying to keep a home together, trying to keep, you know, your lives together under tremendous stress and strain, not just from internally, which could be coming from this person, but also just by the weight of the outer world, you know, work, you know, other people in your life, family concerns, family stress, professional stress or professional striving. You may have been going to school, you know, and you may have had the responsibility of having to, you know, take care of a home, a family, work, go to school, and then this additional energy on you that's been draining you, okay? So, you know, you are at the end of that. You're tired, you are fed up, you're finished with it, you're ready to bring this all to a conclusion. And I feel that that's what the Ten of Wands means, because tens talk about the end of a cycle, the end of a journey on whatever that journey is, and now the 10 will be moving to 1, new beginnings, okay? So right now, whatever you feel that you are under right now, know that it is wrapping up and you're moving toward this sun energy, which is renewal, okay? Where you were feeling drained, where you were feeling overworked, where you were feeling under pressure, that solar energy is going to be bringing you the support that you need in order to get out from under, okay? Now, the moon is reversed here. Interesting that the sun and the moon are showing up here. So with the sun and the moon, that, you know, that is a strong lunar connection here. What I'm getting here, and with the moon in the future, I feel like by the full moon in this month, which is going to be on June 20th, you may finally see that light at the end of the tunnel that you've been waiting for, okay? And that's, you know, that solar energy, that solar light is going to be coming through. Again, I feel that there is going to be some kind of communication that's going to be coming for you, some kind of positive notification that is on its way, and possibly by the full moon on June 20th, you will have a very different sense of your world and what's going on in your world, and a clearer understanding of where you need to go, how you need to move forward, of who this person is and why they are the way they are right now in your life and in their own life. What's going on? I feel like that full moon is going to illuminate for you a lot of the questions and the concerns, and really bring a sense of understanding to you that you had not had prior to this, okay? So the moon reverse talks about gaining understanding, gaining clarity. Now, what may happen here, okay, I just want to tell you here, with this next card coming next to the moon reverse, this is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords talks about changes that are going to be sweeping in and taking place and changing things very quickly for you. So what I'm feeling here is that either you are going to get some information that is going to bring what was not to light, going to bring that to light. Stuff that maybe you were not aware of is going to come out in the open, because the full moon can bring about revelations about things that have been going on in the background, unseen, unknown to you. It may be brought to you through someone, possibly an air sign. It could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? And through that, now, the information you get may throw you off a little bit. It may surprise you. It may make you, you may be taken aback by it. Not saying that it is negative information, but I'm saying it is definitely going to be an aha moment, okay? Where the reason for someone else's behavior is going to become very clear to you. And I think that the result of this information, you getting this, is going to free you. Okay? It's going to free you on some level. Where you're going to know where you stand with this person. And it is going to liberate you. Okay, I'm just getting a sense of freedom, liberation, coming out from under this pressure that you've been under, and just, like I'm taking a breath here, and my lungs are filling up, and just you're going to be filling up with a new understanding, a new sense of freedom, a new sense of, okay, this is where I'm going to go, this is what I have to do, this is the change that I need to make, and it's a new beginning for me. Okay, type of energy. Because I feel that this Knight of Swords is based on, it's based on behavior by someone that is extremely selfish, okay, where they really, you may understand now that who you've been dealing with is really perhaps a narcissistic person, someone who really is only concerned about their own, I'm getting the word survival, that came to me, but their own life, their own emotions, their own concerns, and they may not be in a headspace right now where they can do you any good, okay, or where they can be a positive influence to you. So as a result of that, I feel that there may be, with the Ace of Cups here coming up reverse, there may be a separation, there may be an estrangement, there may be a break. I feel that love is there. Love is still there. So this to me does not represent a permanent situation. It doesn't represent a breakup specifically to me, but it represents you needing to fill your cup up and to find out what and who in your life is going to help you. Your cup is empty. I feel that by the end of the month, you are going to you're going to understand that you've been drained by this situation, and now it is time for something new. It is time to find a way to turn this cup right side up, and a time for new beginnings. So I feel that the Ace of Cups coming up with the Sun here, it talks about a better understanding, clarity, information coming to light, having a new, coming to a realization that you have to focus on your life and on your well-being. Your well-being is so important here. And, the stress that we go through can affect us so drastically on a cellular level, okay, to the point where we can get sick. We can, stress lowers our immune system. So it makes us susceptible to infection. It makes us susceptible to sickness. And, when you're happy, your endorphins are pumping, your immune system is strong, you're less likely to be under the weather because your body systems are functioning at, at a top level. When you're when you're stressed out, when you're being worried, when you are dealing with drama, when you are overworked, when you have too many responsibilities on your shoulder, that's when our systems break down and we need to find a new way to rejuvenate ourselves, okay, and to bring that vitality, that life vitality back. Okay, so I feel like you are going to need to find a way to fill that cup up, that Ace of Cups, you know, bring that new love. There's a possibility of new love here coming into your life by the end of June, by the new moon in July. So look out for the possibility of someone coming into your life. It could be another water sign energy, but it also could be a new energy, and the cups are coming up reversed because you may not yet be ready to bring someone new into your life, okay? Or if you've decided that you still want to keep this King of Cups energy in your life, you may be dealing with them still in a loving way, in a love relationship, but there is a holding back of part of yourself, okay? So what I feel is going to correct that is you focusing on your own well-being and allowing this situation to play itself out, to see exactly what the King of Cups is going to do to fix his or himself, to fix his or her situation. And if this energy is such that this King is not able to constructively affect your life or to bring you the love that you need or the support that you need, then you may have to just you may have to leave this cup behind, okay, and open yourself up to healing and to making yourself ready for love coming into your life that will be what you deserve. Okay, all right, Aries. So let me go ahead and pull a card here from the Tao Oracle to see what the message is here for you from the Tao, which is a conclusion to the reading here. What is the message for Aries for June 2016? What is the message for Aries? What is the message for my Aries? All right. Okay. So we've got the number 62 card. Small is beautiful. Well, this is very meaningful for me because when I see this card, there's a need to spend time in nature. Okay, there is a need to get out of the house, to get out of your head, to get out of your office, to get out of whatever space you've been dwelling in, and get out into organic life. Okay, now whether that talks about going to the park, going out in your backyard, going out on your balcony, your terrace, going for a walk on the beach, there's a need to ground yourself in nature. And that is going to be a key for you rejuvenating your energies and getting that, that kundalini energy, getting those chakras, re-energizing your spiritual centers. This is a beautiful card because this definitely resonates with the sun. There is the need to be in the sun. There's a need to warm yourself, to, be in the presence of nature and, the trees that are breathing new, new oxygen, and breathe that in and fill yourself up with life-giving energies and properties in order to re-energize your center and get yourself rebalanced from whatever you've been going through with this 9 of Wands energy and this 10 of Wands energy, okay? The message on this card is find the extraordinary in the ordinary, keep it simple, use discretion, slow down, tend to details, and pay attention. So you need to pay attention to your health. You need to pay attention to your own well-being. You need to slow down from the daily grind that you've been under, or whatever you have been focusing so strongly, defending yourself, trying to hold your ground, trying to be ambitious and make, make moves. But you need to refocus on yourself here, Aries, okay? Keep it simple. Find extraordinary in the ordinary. So, whatever it is around you in your life that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, that gives you energy. It could be exercising, it could be jogging, it could be spending time by the water, in a lake, going on a boat, whatever it is, hiking, walking through the woods. There's a need for you to go out in your immediate environment. That's that third house energy, and find something that's going to rejuvenate your spirit, Aries, okay? And that will give you the energy that will refocus you in order to have the strength to deal with whatever you need to deal with and to welcome new opportunities coming into your life, which may be moving quickly and moving towards you with that third house energy, that communication energy. All right, my Aries, so this is your reading for June 2016. I hope that it's resonated with you. I do appreciate you liking and sharing my videos and subscribing to my channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you'll stay and subscribe. If you are looking for a individual personalized reading where I can plot the position of all those planets that I spoke of, this T-square, the new moon in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, where I can plot those things in your individual chart and let you know how your, this is a general reading. So with a private reading, we can answer the specific questions that you may have and see how the energies are affecting you personally. Please contact me at my website to book a reading with me. I will be back for the for the full moon on June 20th. I'll have readings up for that period as kind of a check-in on what we've gone over for the month reading here, to see what the progress is or what we need to do to tune up and retune to get us through the month with these challenging romantic, emotional energies that are taking place. So there's a lot of potential for newness here for you. I feel it's really focusing on your well-being, getting your mind straight, cleaning out the cobwebs, and getting your thinking straight so that you can move forward in positivity and make the progress that you deserve to make, Aries, here, okay? Thank you so much again. I wish you all good things, and as always, I bid you namaste.